Hello everyone, welcome to a mildly late little March scrapbook roundup sort of video. March was one of those kind of months where there were extreme highs and extreme lows. Towards the end of March we got some bad news about a family member. Mine and Alex's mental health just sort of went for a bit. We're doing much better now. It's like one of those things, you know, you're always spinning these plates and every now and again they might kind of fall off and smash and you've got to keep paying attention to them and keep your little plates going. Is this metaphor working? Alex got a little haircut. Alex has decided quite spontaneously to get his haircut shorter.
I was going to shave
Short? Shave it all off?
I'm going to look like Lex Luthor, not the Jesse Eisenberg one though.
And as a bonus, we get to see Lindsay!
Yay!
So we bought her a gift from Starbucks. Haircut! Oh no.
Club in background, dancing up and down.
Yeah. Your face. It leaves a bit of a white line. That's the barrier. That's it.
Are you going to start up with your music? Yeah. Like, you know, like...
He comes back.
And that was just the...
Ooh, snazzy new dude. Okay. And while we're on the subject of hair, I am possibly the greyest I've ever been in my life right now. If my hair looks a bit scraggly, it's because I just washed it and I haven't brushed it or anything. And I check on my greys whenever I wash my hair because I always see them while I'm putting my hair oil in and stuff. And they're just spreading. They're taking over. I've got them all like going over the back of my head, but the main spot is under here. Ooh. I find it quite beautiful but annoying at the same time. Like, I'd rather it not be there, but it is kind of fascinating and pretty. I do want to cover it up, but I don't want to dye my hair. I like my natural hair colour that's coming through again now that I haven't dyed it in a long time. It looks pretty dark on camera, but in the sunlight there's a nice sort of brown coppery sort of shine that comes off it. When I first started going grey, I assumed it was stress, but I did some research and I think it's mostly genetic. But none of my family that I'm aware of went grey this early. Maybe they did. I'll have to ask them.
Hello?
Hey! I'm going really grey and I just wondered if you have a lot of grey. I don't know, you always dye your hair, so I don't know if you started getting greys pretty young as well.
No, I've not been grey for that long, have I? But the last 3 years. But yeah.
The last 3 years?
Nan went grey quite late, didn't she? Your dad, I mean, I know your dad in his 40s and he wasn't grey.
My dad wasn't...
No, he was jet black.
So who has done this to me?
Have you got any more, or is it just that one bit? Then like half a dozen hairs?
No, they're spreading. I thought maybe it was changing my diet, but it's been before I was vegan as well. Apparently it's like a myth that it's stress mostly.
Wait till you have kids. You might not get any more though, you might just get like a few. I
don't know, it looks like they're breeding. Alex says he thinks it looks cute.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
He says I look like Rogue from X-Men. And I don't mind it that much, it's just a bit annoying because there's sometimes like different texture to the rest of my hair and they're a bit wiry and they stick out. Oh, sorry, my neighbour's coming over. I can just see my neighbour coming over to get a package I've got for them and Alex is doing the washing up with no clothes on, so I need to go.
Oh.
I got a new plant friendo. It was a gift from my neighbours because I looked after their dog when they went out. It was strange because for a long time I'd been saying to Alex, I really want to make friends with next door's dog, with my neighbours as well, but I just would love to take their dog for a walk and meet their dog, but I felt weird just knocking on the door and being like, hey, do you want to trust me with your dog and let me take it out for little adventures? But they were going away somewhere and needed someone to check in on their dog during the day. So they asked us and I was like, yes. Today I'm dog sitting next door's Doggo. I'm just going to pop around there right now to let her do a little wee, and they mentioned to me that she was really unphotogenic and they couldn't get good photographs of her. So while she's tottering around in the garden, I'm going to try my best to get a lovely portrait of her. I love photographing animals, and I like the ones that are a bit of a challenge, like my Scampi. He's not particularly photogenic, but every now and again I get a fantastic photo of him and it's so satisfying.
Are you gonna do a wee wee? Gonna do a little wee for me, please? Oh, so excited. So excited. You are so lovely. Do a wee wee, baby. Go on. Do a wee wee.
I'm back, and they were right. She's not very photogenic, bless her. She doesn't sit still. She's hard to photograph. I got one photo that I really like, and there's a little mlem. She's like, And they got me a little plant friend as a thank you. And while we were arranging all that, I mentioned that I was happy to like take the dog for a walk sometimes if they didn't have time. And it ended up being like such a perfect arrangement. It was something they really needed. I need a dog friend in my life.
You're a little mlemmer, aren't you? I see that mlem. I see it. I see that mlem.
We sent Alex's mum a little video with the doggo from next door saying, surprise, we got a dog.
Surprise.
Got a dog, you know.
This is our new dog. What's his name?
Butch.
Butch.
Yeah.
And I didn't think she'd fall for it, but it really sounds like she has. She texted me, lovely Butch, how old is he? Where did he arrive from? And can we come see him tonight? She wrote back, you little minx. I was getting all excited. So I mentioned, I think it was in my last monthly scrapbook video, that I was really making an effort to like take my diet to the next level, and it's going really well, though I took sort of a massive nosedive during a bad mental health week, but I managed to turn it around pretty quick. It only lasted a week. In the past, when I've been quite down, these periods of eating like crap and just treating myself like crap have lasted for months. I turned it around, I got back into my exercise routine, I'm eating better again, trying to go to bed earlier again, and just generally take care of myself. I feel like I still have a lot to learn before I'm living my healthiest vegan life possible, but already, I said to Alex, I feel like that meme, you know, like the ascending brain meme. I made this one myself to demonstrate my feelings. This is kind of the phase of my life I'm going through, like the bottom part. I'm still doing yoga. Yoga is going great. I'm loving it. I feel stronger. I feel more bendy. The very specific parts of my body are getting more toned. I really noticed it on like the side of my tummy / the front of my hips. It's like a really specific body part. I don't know how to describe it very well. It's not my belly, it's like to the side of my belly. And my butt. My butt is looking good. I'm growing a yoga booty and it's fabulous. It looks particularly fabulous in lunges. I really want more toned and strong arms. So that's something I'm working on. Someone asked me the last time I filmed in this room if I could tell them what this picture said. This is like a little map in a shape of a cloud, and then we have lots of little hearts, and it says, you make me happy when skies are grey. I bought it from Sainsbury's years ago, so they don't sell them anymore, but you could always check on eBay. It wouldn't be too difficult to make that kind of thing as well. It looks pretty easy to DIY. I went to see the new Tomb Raider movie in March, and honestly, I did not have high hopes. I never have great expectations when it comes to video game films. I knew I was going to go see it because I love Lara Croft. She was one of the first girls I fancied. So I knew I was going to go see it and just sort of switch my brain off. I don't care if it's a bit silly. I just want to watch some Lara Croft action. But I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was really, really good. Maybe it's because I went in with really low expectations, so I couldn't be disappointed, but I thought it was great. The special effects were great. The story was like, it was the games, which was a little bit weird, but the way that they sort of changed it up a bit, I think worked really well. She was fantastic as Lara. I just really enjoyed it in general, and I did not expect to. So that was my best surprise of the month. Also, I got this pillow. I'm sure you can tell just from looking at it that it's amazing. It's from the range, and it's all soft and floofy and round, and it's like my favourite thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned if you want to hear the Patreon shout outs and like a little Patreon message notice update thing. I hope you had a great March and will have a great April. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye bye. I thought I'd have Patreon chats at the end of videos like this because I'm not that bothered about like promoting another video of mine on this end screen, and this way I could do Patreon shout outs every single video rather than just at the end of a month. Does that sound good? A massive thank you to my $30 patrons Elizabeth, Kiana, Linnair, I still feel like I say your name wrong, and Maria, Emma and Lynette. Thank you so much all of you for your support. I really appreciate it. I want to have a real quick chat about Patreon with you. So the $15 rewards, well $15 plus, since my Patreon started, those rewards have been a physical thing in the post. So like a newsletter, a badge, a print, what else have we done? Magnets, stickers, and I really enjoyed doing that. And part of me is really scared to make any changes to that because I don't want you to feel like you signed up expecting something and then I just like completely changed it, which by the way, if I make any changes and you don't feel like it's worth your while anymore, or if you have a change of circumstances and you can't afford it anymore, that is completely okay. A lot of you message me and will explain like why you're cancelling your pledge, and I really appreciate it. And I'm not saying don't message me, like I don't want to hear from you or anything, but just to let you know that you don't owe me anything, and I really appreciate it. You always come first, and just don't worry about it. But I have been thinking about the physical rewards, and I do feel like I need to find an alternative, honestly. I'm actually spending quite a bit of money on some of these things. They might not look like they cost a lot, but by the time I've had these little products made up and posted them all, it can take a pretty significant chunk. I am trying to save up money for so many different things in my life, for my business, for my wedding, all sorts of little things, and it just kind of flipped on me the other day, and then I thought I could just make more things and make more videos for you. My battery's about to die. Long story short, let me know what you think about having a bunch of extra content. I'd maybe change the tiers and make it $10 up. $10 up and you get access to whatever extra content I post. $30 patrons will still get the shout outs. Does that sound good? Let me know what you think. I want to make it worth your while and worth your money, and I feel like bad just making these decisions and then announcing it to you. I feel like it's something I want to hear from you about, so let me know what you think. If I can find some way to do non-physical rewards, it would really help with saving up money for Little Dough and stuff, because it's like coming up to crunch time for me. I need to sort Little Dough out and launch it pretty soon. Okay, I'm gonna go, my battery's about to die. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for your support. I won't make any massive changes until I've heard from you and chatted to you about it a bit more to see what you think, but I just wanted to run that past you. Okay, bye!